canning lines leave a significantly smaller environmental footprint than operating a bottling line. So,
well, I spent some time up at the Keweenaw Brewing Company in the Upper Peninsula out in Houghton, and they were doing cans for a long time.
Yeah.
But that's what they found, because people were coming up to go to their kayaking and canoeing and hiking, and they wanted to have the cans.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are one of the first ones in West Michigan, right, to really jump onto that?
Yes, I believe so. Keweenaw, as you said, have been doing it for years. Our Rochester Mills on the east side, they've been doing it for quite some time. And now we're really sort of starting to see a canning revolution happening
everywhere
in craft beer all across the nation. Yeah. For a long time, it was very much considered sort of like a look down upon form of packaging, because it was so closely associated with macro beer.
Right.
But now, the sort of viewpoint is sort of starting to shift, and people are starting to realize that cans really are the best way to have the freshest beer possible.
When I go to the store and I'll see a Brewery Vivant beer, what are the main ones I see in the store, like right now? What do you have year-round?
Absolutely. Our current three now 4 year-round mainstays are mainstays. Apologies.
No, it's okay.
One is Farmhand, which is our Belgian farmhouse ale. It's a table-style beer, very light and drinkable. It's got a little bit of funk to it. Next is Solitude. It's our Belgian Abbey ale. It starts to get a little bit into the darker malts. It's got some great notes of like prune and raisin, these great dark fruit notes.
Yeah.
And then Triumph, which is our Belgian IPA. It's not nearly as bitter or as hop-forward as most IPAs, but it gives it this level of nice drinkability, and it also has this soft Belgian funk to it that's just delicious.
No kidding.
And then our fourth year-round mainstay is called Big Red Cock, after the rooster. It is a big, hoppy Belgian red IPA. It is a big beer, and it is just delicious. It's doing very well.
Is that your top seller, or is it Farmhand?
Farmhand is our biggest seller. It goes well year-round. It doesn't matter if it's hot or if it's cold. There's always time for a Farmhand.
I would agree. Hey, Judy, do we have time for a couple entertainment headlines?
I think we do.
All right. You okay with that, Ben? You fine?
Absolutely.
All right. This won't be beer-related, but I'm sure these people drink beer at some point. Well, coming up next year, it's kind of weird to say that, next month, will be the Grammys. A couple performers have been announced. Daft Punk will be on stage performing, as well as Willie Nelson. You're looking like, Willie Nelson? Yeah. Is this guy still touring?
Stop it.
Yeah. He'll perform with Chris Christopherson, Merle Haggard, and Blake Shelton at the January 26th Awards. Willie's just timeless.
I can't take him serious.
Well, yeah, you can. Yeah,
I don't know.
I spent some time with Willie on a tour bus, believe it or not. It was the weirdest experience.
Oh, I bet.
And there were things being kicked in the corners as I walked on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
If you know what I mean. I also talked to a former writer that I used to work with who said that his Willie experience came with a cloud. That's all I'm going to say.
I know, that's what I was going to say. I bet that he got a little more than what you asked for.
So let's just say he had a good time on the bus, even though he was just there. TV ratings just came in, and Barbara Walters Presents the 10 Most Fascinating People of 2013 drew 8.8 million viewers.
Wow.
That's just amazing to me that she's still drawing those kind of numbers. But good for her. Good for her. All right, that's it for today's show. We have local news here with James the Game Gemmel. We'll do ABC News at the top of the hour, and then a guy filling in for the Mike Huckabee Show here on News Talk 1340 WJRW.